Okay, for the Hershey Kiss, of course I want to have my base activated, my assembly file activated, and under Assemble, do New Component again, select Hershey Kiss, go ahead and say OK. And if we take a look at what we're going to need to do here, we're going to need to revolve it. And we don't have all the dimensions. So we're going to just play around with like the spline tool or arc tools or something and just try to come close to that shape. We know that the diameter is 0.825 inches, and we know what the height is. So we're just going to try to come close to that, and no, we're not going to have all the dimensions, but for the purpose of what we're doing, that's going to be fine. Okay, so when I go to sketch this time I want to make sure I get the origin plane that's right in the middle. Okay, and what I want to do, I'm going to start off by drawing a construction line. So, and not a construction line, sorry, a center line. And I'm not seeing that edge there, so I'm going to have to, before I start drawing, do project. I want to project that edge, and I want to project the very top edge of the, I want to project the edge of the cookie and the very top edge of the Hershey, or the Reese's cup. Okay, so that gives me some geometry then for where those points are meeting. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and now I'll sketch a center line, because I'm going to want to revolve around this, and the height of the Hershey cup is 0.88, or the Hershey Kiss, I mean. The height of the Hershey Kiss is 0.88. And let's just kind of get some arcs here and see if we can approximate what that curve looks like. And it might even help if you put in, well, I guess we could put in a measurement here. This would be the diameter. The diameter of the Hershey Kiss is 0.825. Okay? And so that way we know the Hershey Kiss is going to connect and be right next to the Reese cup. And so I'm going to come in and I'm going to just draw an object line over top of that, and let's start looking at what's that going to look like. And actually, looks like it kind of curves down a little bit here. So I just want to kind of get this close. It doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, for the rest of this shape for the Hershey Kiss, I'm just going to try to eyeball it. It's not going to be real easy to draw, but I'm probably going to use an arc at the top, probably a center point arc, and then a spline tool, which will make a nice little curve. So let's see what that looks like. Let me go ahead and grab center point arc tool, and I don't know, I'm going to just draw a part of an arc. It's not fully dimensioned. I don't know if it's important to be dimensioned. Let's go ahead and throw a dimension on that, even though it was not, probably about a 1/16 of an inch, 0.06 inches, and that looks to be pretty good. So now I'm just going to grab the spline tool, and I haven't done this before, so we'll see how this is going to fit. So I'm just going to create some points, and I'm just kind of thinking about what is this shape going to look like. So maybe I'll come up to about here, and come up to here, and come up to here. And then a check mark finishes the spline. And actually, that doesn't look too bad. Okay? If I want to make it a little smoother, I could make sure that that arc at the top is tangent to the spline, and then if I'm not real happy with the overall shape, I can go in and grab a few of these points and change it around. But I think that looks pretty good. Okay, so then we'll go ahead and finish the sketch. I'm not worried about it being fully constrained, and we can then revolve. Can revolve my profile, and we should be able to pick that axis. And there is the Hershey Kiss. If you activate the whole thing, there's the Hershey Kiss that looks like the face of the turkey. Might want to go back to my Hershey Kiss. Looks like that sketch still ended up being visible, so we'll turn the visibility of that off. There we go. And of course, don't forget to do an as-built joint between the cookie and the Hershey Kiss.